Ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome again to one of our Aviation Live TV events. Today I have the very special pleasure to welcome Goran Jandreoski, the CEO of Montenegro Airports. Goran,
Yes.
Nice meeting you.
The pleasure is mine. Thank you very much for being invited.
Oh, it's a pleasure for us that we can welcome you here in special, very changing times. But I learned from you and your colleagues that Montenegro is a beautiful tourism place. So I think airports are very important. So how are the airports of Podgorica, is the capital of Montenegro, and Tivat is the second airport? How are your airports doing? How many passengers you have so far?
So thank you for the question. Actually, Montenegro as a country is situated on the Balkans. It's one of the unique opportunity to visit the place that is functional as an island, but actually is on the land of the Europe. So mostly the tourism is developed in Montenegro by the air. So there are certainly 15% of the passengers are coming by road, and mostly from the Balkan states, ex-Yugoslav states. But in general, rest of it, it's more than 85% probably, according to the latest data from 2021. And 2029, they're coming by air. So the two international airports, Podgorica and Tivat, are mainly the airports where the people who are tourists in Montenegro are arriving. We have certain experience that tourists are landing in Dubrovnik as well, but they're spending their time in Montenegro. So from this perspective, the government, the Ministry of Capital Investment, and as well the management board of the airports of Montenegro are very focused on developing the airports in the right direction. According to the latest data in 2021, we had reached 65% of the traffic from 2019, and according to the plans that we have for year 2022, but now we are facing a new challenges in front of us with the crisis in Ukraine. We are expecting to be on the level of 85% for the traffic from 2019. It is very, for us, it was very surprising that in 2021 we have 50% more traffic in general aviation and private jets.
Private jets also. But so why? Because it's close, it's nearby Montenegro. You don't have to travel long distances. For many Europeans, do you think this is also an advantage to visit Montenegro? Because you're in Europe, not too long travels, so do you expect more tourism?
Yes, definitely. It's quite challenging because why the concept of Montenegro is very even attractive for the European travelers and wider. Because in the range of 150 kilometers, you can be on the mountains for skiing or even on the seaside. So in the latest survey that was made by National Tourist Organization and as well from the airport and Ministry of Economical Development, it was understood that the Benelux citizens are more interesting to visit Montenegro as a new destination comparing with traditional destination as south of France or Spain.
It's more secret place in a way.
Indeed,
sometimes.
Indeed, and that's the place where you have let's say, a challenging of hitting the different cultures from time of Ottoman Empire, Austro-Hungarians. That's the place where the lots of culture has been crossed, and that's why people mostly are like in love with it.
There are many airports which have challenges anywhere in Europe. So for a country like Montenegro, with the two airports you have in your portfolio, what's the challenges for airports in a place in the Balkans, in Montenegro? What's the things you face now?
In general, the old, let's say, so-called third countries or non-EU member state countries in the region in the Balkans, they have a certain ECA agreement with the European Commission, European Common Aviation Agreement. And I can tell you that Montenegro is one of the most developed in that respect. We are expecting that this year we will enter the second phase, which will give us more opportunity for freedom rights. We have more opportunity about implementing the regulation, and this is for us very important because we are, as a country that is accessing in Europe,
but you're not a EU member. No.
We are not a member. This is the opportunity for us to develop. On the side of the airport, from the wider picture, the airports are focused very much in the certification process. We are very focused on infrastructure projects which are mostly dedicated to the infrastructure on both airports. We have a lot of challenges for that, and this is the main task, let's say, for year 2022.
One challenge was also your former airline. Now you have Air Montenegro, new established again. Can you tell us a little bit about Air Montenegro, where they are flying, which aircrafts they have?
Air Montenegro, they have a very interesting plan for this summer. mostly they're flying to Istanbul, Frankfurt, Banja Luka, Belgrade, of course. So now they have a very interesting plan, flying to Nantes. They have on the map of destination Basel. They are really focused on developing the routes for passengers and citizens, not only for leisure but as well for the business purposes.
Yeah.
Yes, the company was established last year. We have a proper communication. So far, everything goes well. I don't expect any problems on that.
So airports for a nation is very important. So Podgorica is more or less the main entrance for Montenegro. Is your airport also kind of a special infrastructure for the state of Montenegro?
So the airports of Montenegro, especially Podgorica as a capital, is an airport where we have a continuous traffic flow. In Tivat, we have seasonal. Of course, we have some certain flights during the winter season, but that's very low number of passengers and operations.
One of the last questions, where your tourists are coming from which nations, which are the main markets?
So the main markets, first of all, are the people from ex-Yugoslav states.
Okay.
But those are the passengers that mostly are coming by car. So on the second stage, we have Russians and Ukrainians. So this will be very challenging for us in 2022. As well, Benelux, and we have we already finalized the discussion with Saudi Arabians.
Oh, cool.
And from the last year, we have Kazakh people from Kazakhstan on the direct flight from Almaty to Podgorica.
So this could be new markets for Montenegro, Central Asia, and the Middle East countries.
Yes, definitely.
So, your wishes for your airports, for your flag carrier, what's the next things are important to do that you have a successful continuing story?
We more or less we are as a small community, we are very focused on cooperation between each other, between all stakeholders, including the NSP, CA, relevant ministries, and this is the power that we are gaining because we are harmonized in all of the decisions that we are making.
Yeah, and also more cooperation with neighbor airports from other nations in the Balkan region?
We have a regional groups and regional committee from different perspectives, from civil aviation authorities, from the regional airports, as well coordination about the different topics which are important for the industry.
Goran, the CEO of Montenegro Airports, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for watching. Thank you for your time.
Thank you.
And all the best for Montenegro and your airports.
Thank you.
Thank you.